The sport of motorcycle road racing has been around for 90 years. Midwestern Ontario racer Scott Evans of Wingham hopes the sport increases in popularity. Evans competed in the Eastern Canada Challenge Road Racing Series this season, and as Sarah Buckner reports, motorcycle racing is in his blood.
There's a feeling of exhilaration that comes with control. Control at speed even more so. Wingham native Scott Evans knows that feeling.
For the most part, I got into it because of just I was interested in it. I like speed, but it's not just for speed. It's competitiveness, I guess. It's having a very competitive nature. I come to the point where I was getting kind of crazy for the most part on the street driving, and I just thought maybe a better place to take it would be to where you're supposed to take that kind of mentality, I guess is what it comes down to. Take it to the track where you can maybe put it to some use.
Even at an amateur level, road racing is a serious business. Speaking with Evans at the last Eastern Canada Challenge race at Shannonville Motorsport Park, we learned how serious it can be.
It's not crazy. A lot of people regard anybody who drives a motorcycle as being crazy. I don't think it comes down to being crazy. It comes down to simply doing what you want to do. You're wearing leathers, you're wearing certified helmets, and there's usually enough runoff room that you can slow the bike down if you keep it upright. If the bike happens to be on its side and you're sliding, well, it's much safer. You got the ambulance right here anyway. If you do severely hurt yourself, the ambulance is standing by just for that purpose.
It takes more than physical fitness and great concentration. To be a racer, you must be prepared to cope with life on the track.
It's as demanding mentally, if not more demanding mentally, than the sport is physically. It's more demanding than it looks physically, because you're out there throwing around 400 pounds of metal and plastic, etc. And it's not easy doing that, especially on a tighter track where you've got to literally pick the bike up and toss it into a corner, or it sounds extreme saying that, but sometimes it comes down to that.
As any amateur racer, Scott has to go the extra distance year-round to keep himself competitive.
Well, last winter, for the first time, I was introduced to the sport of ice racing on motorcycles. I knew beforehand that it's good therapy as far as road racing. It's good to be on two wheels at any time is good practice, therapy, whatever, for road racing. I feel I'm getting enough practice over the winter on the ice bike that I should be able to hone my riding skills, a little more to a little sharper edge, I guess.
Dedicated as he is, Scott can't go it alone. He can work on the equipment himself, but he still relies on his friends and professionals like Linhoy Enterprises in Wingham.
I've had a lot of help this year from a few sponsors, Phoenix Racing in London, and Lockhart Racing Accessories in California has helped to some degree. And I've had a lot of assistance, a lot of technical advice, a lot of advice period from people like the fraternity that's involved here in racing, the people who are around stuff. They all, everybody helps out everybody else.
In the heat of competition, despite all of your experience, accidents do happen. Evans found out firsthand when a collision with another rider knocked him out of the top 10 standings.
You can't hold a grudge, I guess, off the track at least. Next time I see him on the track, though, he's not going to do that again. I guess what it comes down to is just simply saying to yourself, like I've said about 20 times since that happened this afternoon, that that's racing. Can't change it, there's nothing to do about it now. That's what happened, get over it and get on with it. So, like I said, next time he's out there and I find his number, I'm going to try my best to stay ahead of him without, resorting to having to bump him in the corner at least. But if it comes down to that and I still manage to stay on the track, which this time I didn't, if I manage to stay on the track next time when it happens, well, I'll be right there with him.
At the end of yet another season, Evans knows there will be a next time as he sets his sights on the upcoming year.
I would love to be able to get a little more advanced bike that I'm on right now. This bike is pretty well at the limit of what you can do to it without going and do it with a lot of dollars to make major improvements to the motor itself as far as larger displacement and stuff goes. So personally, I've taken this bike as far as I want to take it right now because I don't have the money to put that much more into it and still have basically a slower bike probably than a lot of bikes out there. So I feel it'd be more worth my while right now to get a new bike altogether and work with something a little more competitive to start with right now, and then work up from there.
Why keep at it when there seems to be endless costs, mechanical problems, faster bikes, hours of traveling, and not a win to show for all your effort? Well, most people just dream about what they could do in their lives, but this racer lives to see what he can do with his dreams.
The NHL has 4 games on the go tonight at Maple Leaf Gardens. Toronto nipped Minnesota 2-1. Tom Fergus fired the winner.
Running with the bevel. There goes the safety wire. I'm still on.
Rapid leading to corner 2, Gannett is closing, Gannett is crossing in corner 3, and it's Gannett first, Griffin second, Pascal Picard third, now Picard working in 4 on Griffin. Coming around 5, same order, coming to in the round third, it's Gannett, Griffin, Picard, Clark. And then it's starting to stretch a bit of a lead. So the battle becomes for second and third. temperature 250 along the race line. Rolling out, along the race line, sliders to the 3, red ball, along the race line, machines up to the 3, we're now away to race. We'll be out.
What I just said, but incorporate into it, get this dog out of here. Just keep rolling. Keep rolling.
Jason, call him.
Hey, you little shithead.
Oh, Jesus.
Fucking dog. Get the fuck out of here.
Don't get nasty. Fuck, I get the racers pissed off at us. Okay, go again. In a way, I didn't expect to be here at this particular race because only a month ago when I was at Mosport, I fell pretty hard and buggered my knee up. And can I say buggered?
You said hell earlier, why not?
No. Did I say hell?
Yes.
What did I say hell to?
You said hell.
Ask it again.
Okay. What is motorcycle road racing?
Look it up in the dictionary. No. Motorcycle road racing is simply racing motorcycles. It's done on a paved track. A lot of people confuse this particular motorcycle racing with motocross, which is in the dirt, or flat tracking, which is usually on a dirt or a clay oval. Road racing combines the basic riding elements of those other two sports and brings its own element of being on pavement and everything into it too. So it's the same, but it's different. Yeah, it incorporates some elements of the other ones, but it's also, you know, it's all its own sort of thing.
So why did you choose to road race over those other ones?
I guess it's because there's a greater amount of speed involved with this particular aspect of motorcycle racing, this particular area. The motocross doesn't have near the speed that road racing does, neither does the oval tracks. The oval tracks are fast, but they're not as fast as some of the speeds you can get to with this road racing. Come on, Rob. Are you shooting? Let's gas. Millimeter on the end of that. Oh, I'll just fake it. I don't know. Like, you're pretty well focused.
These
right
are mine,
here.
by the way. Say thank you.
Like, I was thinking, go get a wider shot of the whole bike being worked on. Just move it back.
Just get it over.
To what?
The thing you just threw back in the toolbox.
Plugs. There's foam plugs up the top going in. Just stick them in the end with the wire sticking out so you pull them out later.
What?
Doesn't matter.
Filming, but it's too late now.
Sorry.
Spider in the foot.
And the side cover there.
Where's the other one?
It's on the chair over here, Jason.
You rolling now? Oh!
Can't bend to go in there. Go in.
Take the back of the trailer and fucking tilt down.
Yeah, I have all the 125 people here.
Okay. Yeah, we'll see you there. Yeah. I like shopping. Okay. Yeah. About how much money you want to spend? Up to you is probably $4,000 or $5,000 there, and then what it costs to get here, which should be 500, 600 bucks. But that'll, you know, I'm thinking that's like a 80. Not 80. But if he gets one great, you know, even then I'll feel good about 88.